crappy, I know it. I really wanna show it. Life is a stroll for me. It's crappy, I know. Sometimes
Hello. Welcome to No Borders, the show where we bring people from any nation and learn more about their land. Tonight, we are graced with the presence of the diplomatic married couple from the newly established Republic of Fé. Let's go ahead and meet our intriguing guests.
Monsieur Fé.
Just Fé.
Well, thank you both for being here. This is our lovely translator, Destiny Cooper.
Hi, Adam. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime.
Fé.
They're happy to be here.
Okay. So I understand that you had a nice welcome at the airport. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at that.
I think I see mine.
You should really video this. You might, you know.
Got it, it's okay. I have a video game convention to get to. I had to get my bag real quick. Oh, that's not my bag. Are you going to the video game convention? No. You better talk to your travel agent. You should be going.
Well, hey, that looked like it was a lot of fun. All right. Well, Your Holinesses, the weather has been warming up here in the valley. We've enjoyed quite a few days of sunshine. How is the weather back home?
It's quite pleasant and sunny, though a little humid.
Okay, all right. Now, from what I understand, Fé is a very traditional country, and it respects its long-established traditions. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about your national garb.
The dainty women of Fé wear clothing that emphasizes their supple forms. They wear large baggy trousers. Sorry about that, my translation is a little rough today. They wear baggy trousers to emphasize their nimbleness and large oversized coats to establish how dainty and ridiculous they are. The men of Fé have a lot to prove. They try to wear the most impractical clothing that they can to show everyone that they can handle it. And they try to impress the ladies by emphasizing their muscular structure while still staying modest.
Okay. Now, I'm wondering, most societies are patriarchal. There are very few exceptions where the women are the most powerful member of the society. How are things for your people?
Well, basically, Josh Fé would like us to know that he thinks that the men are clearly the stronger, more evolved, powerful species, and women are nice tools to have around. Michelle Fé would like us to know that her grandmother, during the Great War of Independence, took out 1,000 troops on her own, while her grandfather sat around asking for sandwiches all day. And, well, after that, it's a little personal. You understand.
Right. So it's basically the same as here then. So who is currently the head of the government?
it was a tight race between the Demi-Fonts and the Republidonks. The Electoral College is actually a lot like here, and many wasted millions of campaign goats later. The campaign goat, or the goat, is their currency. It's fantastic. Anyway, they were happy to say that the squirrel god won out, and now the squirrel god rules us all. All hail the squirrel god.
Okay.
They're happy with the turnout.
Now, you guys were talking about how the Electoral College is very similar to that of America. What are your guys' impressions of us?
They quite like it here.
Okay. Well, during your stay here, have you tried any traditional American foods?
Oui, oui.
French fries. She had a salad.
Okay. More about your country, then. Are there only any old stories or folklore or anything like that that you could tell us?
Well, this is actually one of my favorite stories from Fe. Basically, when the world was young, there was a man and a woman who stood up against the kingdom of slug-faced foreigners with their shameless armies. In the end, the men and the women were slaughtered, but their heroic deaths appeased the squirrel god. Apparently, Josh's family was on the losing side back in the day.
Well, that is a riveting fairy tale. Speaking of other fairy tales, one could compare trolls who live under a bridge to this nation's homeless. What type of programs are in place in your country in order to help those less fortunate?
They feed them to actual trolls.
Huh, okay. Well, on a lighter note, are there any celebrities well known among your people?
It's so nice to see couples so very much in love. Josh Fe might have a baby soon. They were talking about how Justin Timberbeaver is actually very popular among the young and older female demographic. Among the young and still young female demographic.
You guys have a very interesting language. Can you talk about maybe where that comes from, the origin, or is it romantic or is it Germanic?
We're really proud of their language. It's an old language. Comes down from very intelligent philosophers back in the day of like Plato and Socrates. Some myths and legends said it could be slightly Atlantean, but we're not sure. After that, it picked up the dialect of the local animals in the region, and it was incorporated to include the songs of the forest people, as they so call them.
Interesting. Wow. How about sports? What are your nation's sports?
Golf, but in the end, the loser dies.
Oh, interesting. I'm really starting to hear those animal influences from the language. All right. Well, are you guys thinking about perhaps creating an exchange program here at BSU?
Negotiations are going well, and they hope to.
Oh, all right. And what's one thing that you want to do in Boise? Are they?
Oh, they're fine.
Okay. What's one thing that you guys want to do in Boise before you go back to your country?
Rafiki, oh, Simba, no, long live kid, Mufasa.
Josh Fett wants to go golfing without the fear of his life, and Michelle Fett wants to have celebrity threesomes.
All right. Well, I want to thank you both for coming down. Our time is nearly up, but I understand that you guys have a traditional dance of Feh that you would care to share with us, and we'd love it if you would. Alrighty, a big thank you to the Fez for jumping in, and to our translator, Destiny Cooper. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will tune in with you guys next time. Have a good one.
Well, I'm happy, I know it. I really want to show it. Life is a stroll for me. It's crappy, I know. Sometimes I take it slow.